Good evening guys, welcome to tonight's video. I thought I'd do this one on my personal one because I think it's going to be a video that will resonate with a lot of people. So it's hitting the snooze button. Now, I personally have never really had a problem with this, but I know a lot of people do, and I know a lot of people struggle with this. So I've always got up pretty early for things like work, so I always almost conditioned myself to get out of bed straight away because I knew if I didn't, there's not a chance I was getting up. Okay, so I kind of almost naturally did this, but I know it doesn't come natural to a lot of people. Okay, now this is from the book. I shared it in a video I did the other week, which was how to trick your brain into thinking you're not tired. It's called The Miracle Morning. And basically, it's like a routine that you can do in the morning just to have a better day, basically, okay? So this is like an extract from this as well. So it basically says that when you hit the snooze button, you're almost telling your subconscious mind that it's okay to sleep in, it's okay to procrastinate, and also on a certain level, you're almost like telling yourself it's okay not to follow through on your commitments. You said you were getting up at 6 o'clock and you're not, if you know what I mean. And it's almost like saying that you don't even have the discipline to get out of bed when you said you were going to. And you can almost put it in the context that you're almost like programming yourself for failure because you will carry that on throughout your day. Okay, you're like starting your day with resistance straight away. You're basically waking up and you're saying, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to get up, I want to go back to bed, I hate work, I don't want to go. You're starting your whole day off on a bad note, and that's just going to carry on throughout the whole of the day, okay? Now, you can just so easily flip that and do the opposite, okay? Jump out of bed straight away, get up, say I'm excited, say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it's just as easy, okay? But we for some reason, we just don't do it. It's become like a default pattern, okay? Now, this gives you 5 tips on how to sort of change this, okay? So the first one I think is great, and it's called basically setting your anticipation, okay? So think about when you were a kid and it was Christmas Eve. You had absolutely no problem waking up on Christmas Day, okay? The anticipation and the excitement of waking up on Christmas Day, no problem. Even think when you're an adult and you're going on a holiday the next day, you have no problem getting out of bed. You never hit the snooze button when you're going on a holiday that morning. You're out of bed straight away. You're almost out of bed before your alarm goes off. You're probably already awake. So you need to set that intention again before you go to sleep. And again, that's what I shared on my other video, how to trick your brain into thinking you're not tired. And basically it's like an affirmation as such, a statement that you tell yourself before you go to bed that you're going to wake up feeling great, okay? And it works, trust me. Try it, it works. So it's that anticipation before you go to bed, the intention before you go to bed, because usually the last thing you think about before you go to sleep is the first thing you think about when you wake up. So if you go to bed, say I'm going to wake up feeling great, excited, energized, you will wake up feeling that way, and just the opposite, you could negatively, okay? The next one is a very simple one. Put your alarm across the other side of the room. Have to get out of bed to turn the alarm off. You're already up, you might as well stay up, okay? Next one is to go straight into the bathroom, brush your teeth. Again, it's just getting yourself into sort of exercise, getting yourself into movement, okay? So you're less likely to want to go back to sleep and feel more energized, okay? Next one is to drink water as well, ASAP. So just hydrating yourself. As soon as you're dehydrated, you tend to feel a bit tired. And again, it's just getting you moving, okay? And the next one is to get dressed or have a shower. And again, it's getting yourself up. It's getting yourself ready for the day so that you wake up quicker, basically, okay? You're going to stop feeling less tired, okay? Now, I want to share with you a quote, which it says in the book, which I think is great. Because it says, I'm going to read it as well, just so I get it right. I can't remember who it's from. It's like a comedian, I think. And it basically says, hitting the snooze button makes no sense. It's like saying, I hate getting up in the morning, so I'm going to do it over and over and over and over again. And it's so true, okay? Now, I'm going to share with you a video tomorrow night because you can basically categorize this with things like fear, anxiety, procrastination, overthinking. It's a default habit that you get into, okay? A negative default pattern that you need to interrupt, basically. And I'll give you a few ideas here, but I'm going to share with you tomorrow. It's called The 5-Second Rule by a lady called Mel Robbins. I haven't read the book yet. I'll talk about this tomorrow anyway. but it's so good, and it's basically 5 seconds that just gets you out of that default pattern, interrupts those behaviours, and well, it'll change your life basically in so many different ways. Okay, so there's your video for tonight, guys. Hopefully you got some value from that. Like I say, tune in tomorrow. I'm going to do a video as well, sort of on this as well, sort of getting yourself out of these default sort of procrastination, overthinking, fear, anxiety positions that, you know, are sort of stopping you going on and doing good things in your life. Okay, so hopefully you got some value from that. Have a great evening, guys, and I shall see you on the video tomorrow. Thank you.